all doing good. This is my, I'm going to call this is my test bed, including this piece right here, the collar. So this is an AGM lantern from the late 40s, early 50s. And I got everything cleaned up now. Granted, some of the brass isn't polished. That's before assembly. But what I want to do is I want to verify that everything that I did works. So when I actually get the Coswell in and I go and Coswell epoxy the tank, it's like I know we're good to go for assembly and it's going to work. The air pickup tubes, the fuel pickup tubes and all that stuff, a little bit more complicated. This is a Coleman generator. I had to do a little modification on the, I can never remember the name of that thing, but you know what I mean, this piece right here that moves the pricker up and down. So anyway, let's light her up. This is an old glass. It's cracked. See, it's got a crack in there. So like I say, it's just a test bed. That's all it is, to test the guts and make sure everything's working. So pull this out here. Let's go ahead. I need a win today. After yesterday, I need a win. I need a win. I'm going to get a different, an easier to grab. All right, here we go. Let's light these up. We're looking for a win. I gotta go in, I gotta give everybody baths, get the kids baths, get everything done here. I'm really looking for a nice win. This is a, oh wow. Oops, good, the pricker works, yay. Did that shut down? We'll see. I don't know. Oh, how about that? This thing probably hasn't run in a million years. It was really rusted and corroded and all kinds of nasty stuff. How about that? I say, do not judge the test bed. It's a test bed. That's all it is. It's not the final product. It's basically the upper end. Yeah, I'll tell you, the AGM, it's more complicated. There's like this on the side. There's a spring-loaded valve for air. So we open the valve for air, and then there's that spring-loaded needle valve going at the bottom, and it's really thin. And then there's like a fine mesh over it and stuff. It's more complicated. And like I say, I don't have the generator. Only one of these twins I got. I got two of these. Only one had a generator, and the generator, the pricker was broken off. So it's like we're just going to use Coleman generator. So it's like the angular, whatever the heck a thing is called. I cannot for the life of me. I can never remember that name. But I'm just glad it's like it worked. The AGM and the camp light, they use like a little groove at the end, and then when you slide in that picker rod, it just kind of slips in there. Where the Colemans they use, it's bent over like a hook and it goes into like a little hole. So I drilled a little hole through, and kind of just the end of the pricker there, the end that goes on where the lever type thing would go. I kind of had to go and just take the Dremel and just nudge it down just a dash, and then it would slide in there. But yeah, everything here was really in bad shape. So, and this is from the Abomination lantern. I'm glad I have this. It's a great test bed for AGMs and camp lights. Just test to make sure it works. Now I have confidence. I know this one is going to light up. It's going to work just fine. Everything's in good shape. Now I just gotta get the other one, get it put together and put it on this test bed, and take this one off and put it away. Like, these are those cheap Chinese mantles, so it's like it's not a big deal. But yeah, all right, I'm so happy because yesterday wasn't a very good day. well, I mean, it's a good day, but it wasn't a good day for mil-spec lanterns. Let's put it that way. I wish I could pump this up. Well, I just can't do it. All right, I'm gonna pump it up. I'll bring you right back. All right. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy. I needed something to go right when it comes to Coleman lanterns today. I needed something good. It's like I've had a couple setbacks. It's like the little 222 I got. It's like it has that little problem. I have to figure out what's wrong with it. Why it had that ghost flames. And the abomination lantern, you had to kind of shake it around. There's something wrong with that fuel air pickup tube. I got to figure that one out. Then I had the blowout on the gas generator on the mil-spec lantern yesterday. So this is a really nice change just to have this thing going. It's like you know, I don't even have the font yet, the font and everything. It's like I mean, I got the font soaking right now in some citric acid, and we'll go ahead and rinse them out, put some BBs in there, get everything all cleaned up, and have them ready to go for that Coswell should show up either probably Saturday, so it's like this weekend. Let's see. Yep, this is good. So no leaks here on the valve. That was just a little bit of neat oil right there. Oh yeah, that's just awesome. I'm so happy. You don't know how happy I am right now. It's really sad about this glass because this is like a red letter one. It's a nice one, but it's broken. But it's good for a test bed. It's my test bed now. This piece right here and this. And then I made this collar out of a, oh, what was it? It's a water chestnuts. A can of water chestnuts. It's just the exact size. Where's that can of those? I got them here somewhere. Oh, geez. Which one was it? Yeah. Yep. Bok choy water chestnuts. It's a perfect little collar size. It's a little short on this particular one, but for the camp light, it was just fine. The little camp light, it was just fine. How about that? Check that out. I know my touch-ups aren't that great, but you know, the burgundy paint, when you put it on, it's kind of a match, but I'd rather put something on than nothing. All right, and it seems dependable. It's not falling apart here. It's not dying out. And then this pricker's working because it's shutting off, and then it's turning on, so that's worked fine. That was one of the biggest ones I was worried about because, you know, they're different. All right, well, I'm going to shut this thing down, and I got to get bass. Let it cool down, and if I have time, I think I want to set up the second one, see if we can get it to do the same thing. Then I know they're both good. It's just now they would just be take some brass and clean everything up a little bit. Hopefully that thing fully shuts down. I mean, I can always put that needle pricker thing up, I guess. Yeah, it's shutting down slowly. All right, well, we got a win today, right? We got a win. Yay. We got a win for, I mean, God, this thing is probably somewhere between 1947 and early 50s, 54. That's a long time. It's really old. This font is 58, so the whole thing is actually, I mean, it's all an era. And my goal kind of was that the worst case scenario of the fonts, I couldn't fix them, is that I could at least keep these surviving, that you know, we could put a Coleman font in there if we needed to. But I think we're going to be okay. Coswell should work fine when we get it in there for those stress fractures or cracks, or whatever you want to call them. All right, well, I'll catch you guys a little bit later. God bless you all. Take care. All right. So anyway, my daughter's friend was riding this bike, riding my son's bike, and crashed and broke the light. So that's what it normally looks like. Now, I'll just tell you right now, epoxy glue in these does not work. It lasts for a little bit and then it just broke. Went right back to where it was. So your best bet, if you got the situation, is just make a little metal bracket, which I did. I used some little sheet metal screws to screw into the side, and we're good to go. And that's just a little plumber's tape, and I'm just gonna put a little masking right there. I'm gonna dash it with some black paint, and we're good to go. So anyway, yeah, you know, it don't look too bad. Came out pretty good. Not too bad. We'll just push these in a little bit, dust it with a little black paint, and we're good to go. Let's see. And the next project, oh, where is it? Where is it here? Yeah. So we got the light kit for the Razor go-kart. It's basically its exact, which kit is it? It's not similar to this kit. It's got this switch, it's got this light, and it has this rear light with turn signals. It looks like, yeah, like that. So we're going to put that on here. It runs 24 volts. This is a 24 volt. Well, it's 24, I think, to 40 volts. Yeah, because those are 40 volts. This one's 24. So yeah, that'll be the next project. But I go get some pizza here. All right. Anyway, God bless you all. We'll see you in a little bit. So this lantern's doing pretty good. We're waiting for a part. All is fine. We're waiting for the 2 quadrants of glass also. And like I say, we'll get this thing cleaned up, and we'll just make sure it lights, everything's good, and then we'll give it a repaint. We'll call it a day. Well, I already have the metal funnels. Where did I put them? I can't think where I put them. I got a little metal stainless steel funnel for this because I was missing it, and I bought the chain from Old Coleman Parts, so that's coming. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing back. Definitely learned our lesson about aluminum gas generators. That's all right. Sometimes we need something a little like that to help us remember to always have safe protocols. Hey, the other thing is this thing here. I've got 2 sheets of brass coming. I've got they're point. I think they're no, is it 1 millimeter or is it 0.8 millimeter? I forgot which one I bought. But anyway, it's either 0.8 or 1 millimeter brass sheet coming. It's the half brass, whatever, the one that you can bend. So yeah, once I get that, then we're going to fabricate a sheath. I think it's a 1 millimeter. We're going to go ahead and fabricate a sheath for the other unit. Just do the best I can. It may not be as robust as this one. This one actually, yeah. We'll see how the metal looks. We'll see how it comes out. I didn't take a micrometer and check this. I've got a micrometer, but I'd have to pull it out and look. But anyway, yeah, that's another project. We got to light this thing. So we got lots of stuff going on here. One thing I did figure out, so I was missing the reflector for this guy. So on Amazon they have these little, like, I'm gonna call them little Buddhist offering plates, or whatever you want to use them for. That were super cheap. I got like 10 for, I don't know, $7 or something. But this is a real reflector. Here's another real reflector. And you can see it don't look that bad. It's got a little bit slightly different shape, but not bad. The only thing I got to do is I got to figure something. Oops, I can't figure that. I got to figure out something for the nozzle. This looks like this nozzle is like a ceramic nozzle. It's got a relatively big port. I'll think of something. I'll think of something for that one here. So we'll come up with something. We're going to make a port, or just use a brass one from left that I got left over. Something like that. We'll figure it out. But anyway, we're making progress on that. All right, God bless y'all. I got to go get some pizza, and maybe later on we'll come back. All right, take care. All right. So yeah, we're good. Not too bad. Came out pretty good. It's all good. That's all right. There it is. Best we can.